already, go watch the previous episodes. Make sure you guys share this video with friends. Make sure you guys leave a huge like. Let's get into it.
It's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the LSU Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. LSU with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Well, officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now.
There's a lot of booze going on right now.
That's wild.
Two plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
That's a girdle.
51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. It's caught.
Let's go, baby.
Left side.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We can win this thing. Win this thing. Forget Batman right now.
47 yards. The Ducks have taken the early lead.
I'll beat them up, boy.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Well, only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Thomas now, off play action. Being chased out left. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
The offense retains possession.
Semifinals. Gotta play it best we can.
Now Kelly. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
50 points.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. He's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out on the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Thomas.
Let's go.
On 3rd down. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian, night at the improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
Big play there. 42 yards.
He just threw the
This
ball
for field position after the big
score.
play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. That's their quarterback. Taking it in. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Off play action. Thomas. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a try.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 20.
Oh, I hate
the Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? And he can't escape, and down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will take this one home touchdown. Pick six, extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's going to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. 1st and 10, LSU.
The 43-yard line.
On the run, it's Kelly. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
And at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. Complete to Kelly. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll run with Drake. And he stopped immediately there.
Jordan Drake, the ball carrier.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. That will be incomplete.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
Well, another nice throw that time. And all that debate that was possibly out there and wondering, well, will we see a second quarterback? Is Tommy Matthews going to play with this lead? I know it's only the 2nd quarter, Charles, but he's kind of putting all that talk to rest.
Yeah, and there's a long way to go. But let's face it, if he finishes the quarter this way, you know that Coach O'Brien loves consistency. I don't see any chance of a change happening if things continue to go in this direction. He's picked the right quarterback. He'll stay with him.
And he's got it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
15 yards. That's good for another Oregon 1st down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Quintez Anderson. In the final seconds of the first half, as his guys continue to pour it on. The Ducks going to line up here and go for the 2-point conversion.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
Well, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get an intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And not wanting to risk anything here.
I keep going silent.
Just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
They're going to send this to the
coming
half.
out as they line up to kneel on it.
Probably going to be a cutscene.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll
For sure
do it for
wouldn't
the
be
first
the last
half of
video.
play.
No doubt about it.
So halftime here in the first semifinal. All Oregon thus far.
The LSU Tigers, nothing.
No cutscene. Okay.
The winner goes
Trash.
on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Taking it about the 1.
Did you not see the score, my guy?
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we're always talking.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Quintez Anderson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team 11 working well together, but every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The target incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start.
Alright, since you're still in here, watch this.
No rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
That's taken on the 25. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
They won't let me do it.
23 yards to pick up there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Forced out to his left. He'll run it. inside the 15 before they drop it. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Right back to Ferguson.
Oh,
he goes up top. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown.
Gil.
Touchdown. And this offense is running away with this one. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Sometimes a group that gets over, and he takes over, and it's faked. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add two more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it.
Pulled in at the 24. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Open man is Anderson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Ferguson on the toss right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Pacific yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The Ducks come up now 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Seventh play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
LSU takes over 1st and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Thomas. That's caught by Kelly. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And 6.
On the delay, it's Kelly. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, well, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he'll pull it down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. Yeah, I saw that lane start to develop. And the ball is knocked down.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Flush to his right. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They click so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. On second down now, it's Keller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the carry is Kelly. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Now Thomas. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
This pass is intercepted for the point.
He hasn't scored.
At the 47-yard line.
Oregon ready to start their drive, and it certainly looks like they're going to be playing again next week for a national championship. They have dominated this semifinal. Past the 20.
God.
For the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
That's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Oregon Ducks are moving on to play for a national championship.
I have 4 TD passes and 4 touchdown runs. Like, get at me, honestly. Let's see the cussing we got, and final video for tonight, and I'm done. Like, you guys can kiss me goodbye.
You alright?
I'll be fine.
How was you last week? I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. It wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
Just because you're not playing, I take it.
Like, I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you upset. That dude Tommy's your brother. And brothers should always have each other's backs. And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
Alright, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you guys leave a huge like, comment, subscribe, and as always, if you're not loyal, you guys are not royal. Peace.